Hey guys, Addict Cyclist here. Wanted to just give a brief update of my little build that I got going on here. But first and foremost, there was a recent test that was done, Aero test. I saw the extrapolation and assessment from Chris Miller Cycling with him and Jesse going through all the data and all the points. Well, although some of the information was not available due to the fact that the article was a paid subscription or a pay per view, we'll call it. It was very helpful to kind of get their assessment of how these bikes stacked up with rider versus just bike being tested. And basically, just that data confirmed that, I went out and I bought the S5, right, which was the fastest bike that you could buy, at least at zero yaw angle, if we're to get that specific. And, I was expecting more from it. It's a great bike. I love it. I just, like I said, I had the factor and I guess I was expecting a little bit more. But it just goes to show you that basically once you start factoring in yaw angles, those deep tubes, start to taper off, and the Aero all-arounder start to kind of make a play. And then as soon as you bring and introduce weight or lack thereof, then things really change in terms of, all right, what are you really getting here? You're getting a more lively bike. You're getting a more snappy bike. It can accelerate harder. It feels more responsive and lighter versus an Aero deep tube bike where it's a little bit more sluggish to spin up, requires a little bit more power to power. And yes, it may hold speed well, and yes, it may test well, and but in terms of real world, right, for an average cyclist, for like myself and some others that are probably listening, it's going to come down to what's the best package and price. And I still think that Aero all-arounder is probably where the industry should be heading here. To have all these different bike frames. Yeah, they test well in the wind tunnel, but when you're looking, they're 2, 3, 4, 5 watt difference here. I hate to say it, but you're just not going to feel that a lot. Yeah, maybe over a time trial, but if you're riding and racing in packs and sprinting, and you're not going out for the breakaway solo win, I truly think that an Aero all-arounder, a bike that can do it all, is going to basically be the better option versus a deep tube Aero bike. So with that said, if you're following along with the channel, I did sell my 2023 Cervelo S5. Like I said, I love the bike. It was a great bike. It was a great build. It was definitely fast when you got it moving along. But like I said, I was just looking for something different. I guess I've been a little spoiled with the factory because it is light. It is very flickable. It's twitchy. And, it does respond to power in the sense that, it doesn't require so much effort to get the bike moving. It's something that you can easily close a gap on without having to slug the pedals to close that gap. Yes, the Aero bikes typically are like a land missile where, once they get rolling along, they're fast, and you can definitely feel that, right? That was something that you can definitely feel. But my rides and my group rides here are very punchy. There's little mini gaps that come up, and gaps that are intentionally created. And I just felt that when I wanted to be involved with that, I just actually was choosing back to go onto the factor to be involved with that type of environment. But I do have a new build coming. I won't leak all the information, but with the handlebar here, I guess you can assume where the foundation might lie. So just stay tuned over the next couple weeks. Or I'll say best couple weeks. I'm trying to get it done within the next 2 weeks of the build I got here. So I ordered the group set. I have a frame coming. I ordered a bottom bracket. I got obviously these bars here, which I'm going a little bit more narrow. These are 40 centimeter bars versus the 42s that I typically run. And, I scored some nice takeoff wheels off of a 2024 S-Works. And so, yeah, I'm going to build this thing up, and I'm hoping that I can get this thing to a respectable weight here. And just have a little bit of fun with a lighter flickable bike here. And I want to shout out to Grant GC Performance for helping me out with the frame. It turned out that there was an order that had got switched up, and we connected, and he's been trying to get me on a tarmac for about a year now, a little bit less than a year now, and it's coming true here. So you have to see what I got. Just stay tuned for the channel, but I just wanted to give him a shout out for being a stand-up guy and helping me out here. So if you have any questions, shoot me a message in the comments, and just stay tuned. Thanks.